Hello everybody, this is Nevaro. Today on my Xbox One world I want to show you how to build a zombie purifier. First thing you need is a zombie spawner, bit obvious but yeah. So you can close that in a 3x3 box. This has got a 3x3 glass box. I do appear to have a zombie somewhere I don't want. Look, I'll worry about that if he attacks me. There he is, there. So you want some way of turning this on and off. So I've got redstone lamps, turn it off and wait for a zombie to spawn. If you get lucky it'll be a villager, which is what you're after. You can trap them and then purify them. Potion of weakness and a golden apple. And I do hope that's a bug with Xbox One that's at the moment. I hit my mob cap really fast. It's daytime outside and yeah, I'm not getting any mobs spawning from my spawner. I'll give it another shot and see if it works. If it doesn't work then I'm going to be upset. Oh, and we spawned a villager there. After it not spawning, get lucky, so I'm going to get, if I can find them, splash potion of weakness and a golden apple. So he's dropped down into the system. He's got to go through the system, come along the top and drop down into here. Once he's in here, he's stuck. You can put your potion, give him one apple and cure him. But the next zombie that spawns would end up in this pod. Then the next one would end up here. And all the way along. Not sure if I've got another one spawning just to show you it coming in. Got to switch it off so I don't need any more once I show you where this one comes in. I've already got a villager over here and I've got one in the back there because he escaped. And I've got another villager. And I bet I haven't got another potion. Right, I haven't got another potion since I'm busy making this, but if he was another zombie, what you'd want to do now is just kill the zombie, and if you press the button, it resets this pod. So the next one to come along will come in here. And now I'll show you the redstone. I've built most of this out of glass so you can see what's behind the pods. So from the front, this is a pod where the zombie comes in. If I can get up, so I'll go up and I'll pretend I'm a zombie. You'd need a wall along here as well. I've just got it one high so I can get into it, but I'm a zombie along the water stream here. And once I fall down there, as you can see, it now takes the water further. This water would go to the next pod, so when it falls down it would do the same there. And once you've either cured or killed whatever's in the pod, you press the button here, it goes along the redstone, it resets that and blocks the water, so the next thing that comes along would drop down there. So what you need here, you need a block with a button on it. Underneath the button you've got 2 bits of redstone into a block. The block with a torch on. This torch powers this piston. What this piston's for is, well, when you press the button it retracts, and underneath there you'd have a channel that'd take your villagers away to wherever you're wanting them. Then out of this torch you've got 4 pieces of redstone into the block with a torch at that side, with a block on top, with a torch there, with a block on top, with a torch here, with a block on top, and if I go up, so the block on top of that, there was a torch with a block on, block coming off the side, with a torch there. This block here is the one above the last torch with a bit of redstone, into a repeater, torch off the side on this block, 2 pieces of redstone going into this torch here. This torch here is powering that block, which in turn powers that piston. And as you see, the 2 tripwires there, with a tripwire between it. You do need a transparent block, so I'm using what they're called, sea lanterns. Any transparent block, if you've not got sea lanterns, if I keep falling down there, so anything like stairs, any transparent block, that'll fill it up. Because if it's a solid block underneath, it'll break the tripwire when it trips. This sign here on the piston stops the water flowing, so when the mob gets here it'll fall down. If I can trigger that with the dirt. When the mob falls down, no. The piston retracts and this water comes out flowing that way, and it'll keep the mob, I'll jump over the top of this. So the mob falls down, the piston's retracted, let the water out. So the next mob that goes along, it'd be jumping along and you'd go over the top of the hole down. Yeah, and once you press the button, it resets the piston. So it is pretty straightforward once you've built it. But yeah, I'll give another quick look at the redstone, which is a button into the 2 redstone with a torch. The piston for sending your villagers away underneath. 4 more pieces of redstone with a torch, a block, a torch. A block on top of that torch with another torch. 2 blocks on top of that, a block off the side. Top, you've got a torch coming off of this side, piece of redstone dust, a repeater, a torch on this block, 2 pieces of redstone and another torch. I do hope this is helpful, and I do hope you understand the explanation I've given. I'll quickly go through and see if my villager's cured yet, since this is the whole idea of having one of these. Yeah, I've got a nice armourer here. Well, nice, it's not got anything worth selling. But yeah, when you cure your villagers, so you press a button, they drop down under there. What I'm going to do here is dig a channel. I'm going to have a channel running out and going through and up into the town, because this is pretty much underneath the town. So I do hope this has been helpful, and this is Nevaro saying bye for now.